Hello and welcome to Tales from Nerd. I'm your host, Random Nerd / Kevin, and this is my weekly podcast where I talk about the comics coming out August 19th. I don't know what I'm thinking July. This has been a long year, weird year, long year, cry tear. Okay, but in all seriousness, yes, a lot of comics coming out this week and next week because we're in this event season with Marvel, with DC. All their event stuff's coming up now because of what happened in the pandemic, and I forgot to move this back. You can tell I've done this many times. Oh, by the way, I hit episode 50 last week. I didn't even notice. My bad. And that's an airplane. But yes, I had the little thing of saying last week that thank you for watching. Yes, thank you for watching. But yeah, we're gonna go to the first books now. The first book we're gonna go to is Aquaman number 62, written by Jordan Clark and art by Marco Santucci. The price is $3.99, and this is a description of the book. In order to save baby Andy, Jackson Hyde made a deal with the devil, his father, Black Manta. Now Jackson must find a way into Zabel while everyone celebrates Mara's surprise nuptials. What he finds there, whoever will be darker and deadlier than he imagined. Welcome, writer Jordan Clark from I'm not going to say that. And I'm going to say it, Bitch Planet and Triple Feature for the start of this 2-part adventure. So, what Kelly Sue DeConnick is not... Oh, I have this right here. Yeah. Sorry. So, Kelly Sue DeConnick is taking a pause while Jordan Clark is taking issue 62 and 63 over. I like Aquaman. Aquaman's been an okay book. I've enjoyed it. It's been weird because seeing Dan Emmett write it for so long in the Rebirth era, and then switches to I gave Kelly Sue DeConnick a trust because she's done good work in the past, so I'm like, I'll give it a try. I liked it. But it's just all that lore Dan Emmett built, It didn't go away, but it kind of went away. But yes, is this a good jumping off point? Yes, but I will say this. It's weird. I would start at issue 43 or 44. That's where the all new Aquaman with Kelly Sue DeConnick. That's pretty much your jumping off point for this version of Aquaman, her version of Aquaman. But next up, Avengers number 35, written by Jason Aaron, art by Javier Garrón, colors by Jason Keith. The price is $3.99, and this is a description of the book. The Age of Khonshu Part 3. An empowered god like Moon Knight has just saved the world from a fiery ruin. Now an army of mummies and moon priests begin to reshape the world in the image of ancient Egypt. But where does that leave the Avengers, broken, imprisoned, or on the run in the moonlight streets of New Thebes City? Age of Khonshu. I like Age of Khonshu so far, the storyline, because it brings back Moon Knight, because Moon Knight hasn't had a book in a freaking long time. I love the last run that was, that reached to issue 200, and then it ended. I'm like, I miss Moon Knight. I need my Moon Knight fix. It works for the story Jason Aaron's writing. I will say that. If you want to know where this is leading, where it began, issue 34, 33, pick up 33 to know what's going on. It's an interesting story. Moon Knight is doing something different, and I like that. That's what I will say about Jason Aaron. He does things differently, and I like it. Next up, Batman number 97, written by James Tynion IV, art by Jorge Jimenez, and colors by Tommy Moret. The price is $3.99, and this is a description of the book. The Joker War, Part 3. The Joker's army is growing hour by hour, with weapons beyond anything the Clown Prince of Crime has ever used before. Batman must hold his mind together so he can strike the final blow and take back his city. But how can he heal the rifts he's created in his life to get the help he needs? And while all this is happening, the villains of Gotham are waiting out for out the carnage Joker has released, and Catwoman assembles an army of her own. Yes, Joker War, the quickest Batman event we're getting, and it is so fun. It is a broken Batman, a scarred Batman, a screwed Batman. He's on his own. No Alfred, no Lucius Fox, no money, no gadgets, just his mind and his will. How awesome does that sound? I know he's going to get the money back eventually, but man, the way James Gunn the fourth wrote everything so far that's led up in his, mind you, just what, 10, 12 issues? That just blows my mind. Yes, I do recommend you pick up issue 95 to know what's going on in Joker War. Or just pick up issue 86 and go on from there, or the first trade. But yeah, a lot of interesting stuff is going on with Batman. Literally cannot wait. I finally caught up with Batman, so I am caught up with most of these comics. I'm still reading what? Because I'm recording this on Saturday morning, so I haven't read this week's comics. I'm on the August 5th comics, so yes. I think I'm in like 6 minutes. Yeah, I'm in 6 minutes. Okay, next, Captain America number 22, written by Ta-Nehisi Coates and art by Bob Quinn, and colors is by Matt Miller. The price is $3.99, and this is the description of the book. All Die Young, Part 3. For Peggy Carter to live again, must Sharon Carter pay the price? Okay, I like this storyline where Steve and Bucky and Falcon go to a different. They try to investigate this cult, and it is the most American dream apple pie thing that they've done. No, not our heroes, but like the villain. They created literally something that you will look. If you go in the 50s, it kind of looks like that. It's like the 50s, 60s, just white people. Yeah. It's funny. I just like him. The bad guy is just like, yeah, I'm doing I'm doing this, but I'm doing more stuff. I'm influence people. I'm trying to make them this. So I could take this away from them. Very interesting. I like Ta-Nehisi Coates. Did Black Panther run end already? Did it end? No, it's still going on. I don't know. The Marvel's release schedule's so weird. But yes, I like it. Captain America has been fun, and it deals with the stuff from Empire, and he's just dealing with that blowback. But yes, we are going to move on to the next book, which is Captain Marvel number 20, written by Kelly Thompson, art by Corey Smith, and the price is $3.99. I will say this, it is an Empire tie-in, so just letting you know that ahead of time. And this is the description of the book. The Accused, Part 3. The Accuser Corpse, Captain Marvel. Did we read Part 2? When did wait. Sorry. Did Part 2 come out already? Came out literally last week. Okay. The Accused, Part 3. Well, this is the description of the book. The Accused, Part 3. The Accuser Corpse. Captain Marvel recruits some of her closest allies to unravel the mystery of the universal weapon and the woman she's meant to accuse. But is Carol splitting her power just when she'll need it the most? And how is the United Kree Skrull Empire going to react to 3 more human accusers? From the looks of it, it's what? It looks like Spider-Woman, War Machine, and the new chick, Poison, I think. She has to wear like a hazmat suit, and if she takes it off, it releases like some gas or something. I don't know. Hazmat. There we go. Her name is Hazmat. Yeah, I mean, I like the little twist we got at issue 18. Yeah, issue 18. It left on a big cliffhanger. I'm like, what? Like, this is new. This is something that calls back to something that happened in the life of Captain Marvel, the 5-issue miniseries that retold Captain Marvel's origin just before the movie. Yeah, I pick it up. It's a fun story. If you're not reading Empire, you're like, okay, just the basis of it. Carol gets a new rank and new powers. That's it. That's all you need to know. Pick up issue 18. So far, all the tie-in issues for Empire have been fun. which is weird because some issues of the Titans suck so bad for like events, and this one's actually good for once. Next up, Catwoman number 24, written by Blake Northcott and Sean Murphy, and the art is by Clan Torme, and the price is $3.99. This is a description of the book. The cat's out of the bag, everyone. No, it says, the cat's out of the bag! Everyone's at Snow Flame's auction is there for the same thing, the list. But what is the market value of a list containing all the intel of the world's greatest crime fighters on supervillains? And who exactly is on the list? You'll have to ask Catwoman to find out. So basically, this is a 2-issue mini arc, which is dealing with Catwoman going to Snowflame. I have no idea who Snowflame is. I just know he's a character. She goes to Snowflame. Sleepy. I just woke up. Yeah, she goes to Snowflame's island, and there's an auction for a list. There's this weird thing going on. It's a fun story. I will give it that. If to know what's going on, just pick up issue 23 and 24 at the comic book shop. Because issue 25, if I'm correct, is the time to War the Joker. So, the Joker War. Now, War the Joker. That's jokes and riddles. War jokes. Yeah. It's fun. I suggest pick it up to know what's going on. Next up, probably the most... Okay. This is probably... Here's the thing. The next book I'm going to... Sold out of the Dark Knight's death metal, the one with all the origins of the villains. But yes, we're gonna move on to the next book, which is Dark Knight's Death Metal Guidebook number 1, written by Scott Snyder, Joshua Williamson, James Tynion IV, Christopher Priest. Ooh, Christopher Priest is on this. Chip Zdarsky. Oh, that's gonna be a good. Oh, I can't wait to what he writes. Vita Ayala. Becky Cloonan. The art is by Becky Cloonan, Eduardo Risto, Doug Mankey. Doug Mankey's art is always cool. Carrie Randolph, Dan Panosian, and that's it. The price is $5.99 because you're going to get a lot of story, or it's like past 24 pages. Yeah, $5.99, and this is the description of the book. Earth is turned upside down, shrouded in a realm of darkness after Justice League's defeat by the cosmic goddess Perpetua. Now the Batman who laughs, and his army of Dark Knights rule the planet, wreaking havoc on humanity and raining destruction on the world as Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman, and the other heroes fight to survive in this strange new landscape. One cloaked figure has been observing from the sidelines, creating a guidebook to this new world, and its evil leader in the hopes of forming a plan of justice and penance. This issue showcases new factions of Earth and explores the mystery of what happened to our heroes after their battle with Perpetua. How does Wonder Woman, the new Queen of Hell, reign over her prisoners? What is Batman doing with the Black Lantern ring? And what happens when Harley Quinn takes charge of the Wastelands and finds love in the process? All this and more in the Jam issue exploring the New World Order. So yes, I just want to know, when did Batman get the Black Lantern ring? That's what I want to know. And also, yes, how's Wonder Woman ruling over people? Like, over the underworld? Because if you haven't read Dark Knight's Death Metal issue number 1, it just takes you the story. You get the intro with the army guy, and then you're thrown into the story, and then oh my god, yeah, pick it up. I'd say go open when the comic shop opens. Go pick up this book, because the other book, Dark Knight's Death Metal, The Legends of the Dark Knight, sold out. It's selling for $50. Just that 6-issue comic is selling for $50. I'm like, what the hell? But yeah, I say pick it up if you like Death Metal. If you like what's going on in this event, this is probably need to know reading, in my opinion. Anything Scott Snyder is doing is need to know reading. Next up, Empire X-Men number 4. Is that all the Empire stuff? Oh, we're getting another Empire. I think they're waiting. Oh, okay, that's the only thing for Empire. Okay, Empire X-Men number 4, written by Jonathan Hickman, and art by penciler by George Molina, and Lucas Warnick. And inker is Lucas Warnick, and Adriano de Benedito. Colorist is by Nolan Woodard and Rachel Rosenberg. And the price is $4.99, and this is the description of the book. Unring. Aliens. Oh, before the description of the book, it is an Empire tie-in, just letting you know. Unring. Aliens. Planet men. Mutant zombies. Old woman. Demons. Explosions. These issues have more than you ever dreamed to ask for, and then some. I will say this. It's written by Jonathan Hickman, so it's probably going to be important. I will say that. And what? These issues just come on. Oh, wow. I haven't even read this one. Yeah. Basically, by the time I get to this, I've read all the Empire X-Men books. Hurrah. You don't need to read it, but if you're into the X-Men world with Jonathan Hickman, pick up this book to know what's going on. And then Jonathan Hickman is writing. Gonna need to know before X of Swords happen, and that's pretty soon. I don't know why I'm doing this hand motion, but yes. Next up, Justice League number 51, written by Jeff Loveness, art penciler by Robin Rocha, inker by Daniel Henriquez, colors by Romulo Fajardo Jr., and the price is $3.99. And this is the description of the book. At the mercy of the Black Mercy, as they return from their adventure of planet Thortha, the Justice League crashes on the homeworld of the Black Mercy. There, they will fall prey to the most psychological threat they've ever faced. Written by Jeff Loveness from Adult Swim's Rick and Morty, part of the show or the comic. This two-part descent into the dark corners of the superhero psyche will unearth the fresh horror. So yes, if you're trying to get into Justice League, this is your jumping on point. I like the Simon Spurrier. Was that his name? Simon Spurrier's run on Justice League. I haven't read issue 50, but I like the 2 issues that we got. So it's interesting. Can't wait. Next up, Lords of Empire Swordsman number 1, written by Alex Paknadel, and art by Thomas Nachilk, and the price is $4.99. But before the description of the book, it is an Empire tie-in. This is the final Lords of Empire tie-in that we're gonna get, because I think Empire is gonna end next issue. I don't even know, to be honest. Empire is just a one and done. It's just done. But there's been a lot of character growth for our heroes and our villains. So yeah, the price is $4.99, and this is a description of the book. The swordsman has been resurrected, but there are more secrets than what lies beyond the grave. Join Swordsman and his son Kyo as they embark on a journey of discovery here on Earth, one they can't walk back from. So yes, I'm interested. I like these Lords of Empire tie-ins. I haven't read the last one, which was of Celestial Messiah, which is Kyo. So these are important tie-ins, by the way. These are like really good tie-ins, which is very rarely for an event. The only other event I could think tie-ins were pretty much important was just Dark Knight's Metal. How far are we into this episode? Okay, not too bad. Next up, Nightwing number 73, written by Dan Jurgens, art by Richard Friend and Ryan Benjamin. The price is $3.99, and this is a description of the book. The Joker knows Dick Grayson is Nightwing, and the plans the Joker has set in motion in the summer's event, Joker War, will haunt Batman forever under the control of the Joker's new hench person, Punchline. Nightwing must battle the people he once loved most. Batgirl, the Robins, and himself. So yes, this started issue 71? Yeah, issue 70 started this storyline, but 70 sold out, so you can get a reprint of this. But yeah, issue 70 sold out, like gangbusters, and then the pandemic hit, and then we had like a three or 4 month wait for this book. But yeah, Jerk War been interesting. Some of the times have been okay. But yeah, I like it because Nightwing is gonna be Nightwing again because we're getting a hint in by the art that James Tynion Fourth and Jorge Jimenez have released. So hoping soon Nightwing gets back to normal. But yeah, Nightwing has been messed up a lot in the last 23 or 20 issues. So I say pick it up if you like Nightwing or Dick Grayson. Next up, Teen Titans number 44, written by Robbie Thompson, art by Javier Fernandez. The price is $3.99, and this is a description of the book. In this issue, Crush, Roundhouse, Kid Flash, and Red Arrow chase down Robin, who's on the hunt for villains he thinks must pay the ultimate price for their crimes. With Batman also on the case, can the Teen Titans get to Damian Wayne before his father does? So yes, what last issue was the new story arc? No, number 42 was the story arc. Yeah, issue number 42 was a new story arc. So you want to know what's going on? You should read issue 42. To be honest, I'm kind of I like the new writer, but at the same time he's dealing with so much baggage left by Adam Glass. I just don't know if it's there for me anymore, but I'll stick through. I haven't left the book, so man, I'm tired. I'm almost done. I only got like 6 books left. All right, let's go. Thor number 6, written by Donny Cates, art by Nick Klein. The price is $3.99, and this is the description of the book. The death of King Thor. The Black Winter has the power to reveal the means of any person's demise, and if the vision is true, Asgard is going to need a new Odinson to take the throne. But Thor is no mere herald or king, and even the death of all existence should fear his coming wrath. So yes, this Thor run by Donny Cates has been so much fun, and so many things are being revealed by Thor, by Galactus. This what's his name? Black Winter, and Silver Surfer's in it too. I'm like, whoa! All these things are kind of connecting each other now. You kind of lean to what that Thanos Wins arc is going to. Also, your Guardians run. It's all connected. But yeah, I like it. I like this version of Thor. He's been more like, I'm a king now. I have to step up. I have to protect what I need to protect, and it's been fun. Pick up issue 1 or the trade paperback or trade. So that's all I could say. Next up, Transformers vs. Terminator number 3, written by David Mariotte, and art by Alex Melny. I can't pronounce names. The price is $3.99, and this is the description of the book. The T-800's mission is simple: exterminate the Cybertronians and ensure the future belongs to Skynet. When Optimus Prime offers his aid, suggesting they go after Megatron together, the T-800 faces his toughest decision yet. Is the enemy of my enemy his friend, or just another threat to the mission? So yes, this crossover, I love it. I love it. I read the first. By the way, this is only a 4-issue miniseries, so it's almost ending. But I do suggest you pick up issue 1, because issue 1 literally brings the plot of Terminator 1 and Transformers Generation 1 into one story. A nice twist to some of our characters. Don't know what I'm doing with my hands. But yes, I like it. I'm interested. Pick it up. It is probably one of my favorite books that's not Marvel or DC. Mind you, I'm only reading 2 stories. 2 other stories that's not Marvel or DC. 4 books left. And I am making great time, and there's a lot more books this week. Is there? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's only 18 books. Is it only 18 books? I thought there was a lot more. Apparently not. Okay. Next up, Valkyrie Jane Foster, number 10. Written by Jason Aaron. Also, Turin Grumbeck. Art by Ramon Rosanas. And colors by Matt Wilson. The price is $3.99, and this is the description of the book. Valkyrie returns to Asgard at last, only to see it all fall. The Arkava, the end of all life, has come to the home of the gods, aided by Thor's own brother Tyr in a mad quest for power. But by the time the Arkava is done, there will be no throne to claim. Can Valkyrie and her all-weapon win against all force older than gods themselves? Now, I will say this kind of looks like the last issue of Valkyrie Jane Foster, which is very sad. I kind of enjoyed the run. It's sad because I really thought Al Ewing was going to take over the book, and it doesn't look like he's taking over the book. But then again, Al Ewing's doing so much stuff for Empire. He's doing Immortal Hulk. He's doing that one shot for Empire for Immortal She-Hulk. He probably has so much on his plate. He's like, I don't want to deal with this. But yeah, it's been a fun ride. Last 10 issues lasted more than anyone would have thought. Some people thought I was going to cancel at issue 6. Kind of stuck for the ride, and you know what? Enjoyed it. So that's all I will say. Next up, Wolverine, number 4, story by Jonathan Hickman. It's part of that grand X-Men theme, but it's written by Benjamin Percy, art by Victor Bogdanovic, and colors by Matt Wilson. The price is $3.99, and this is the description of the book. The Red Tavern. After getting dressed down by the Quiet Council for Rogue Activity, Wolverine escapes through his own secret gate to the Red Tavern, a snowbound backwoods watering hole where he only wants to guzzle whiskey in peace. But Logan soon discovers that peace is impossible as a twist and turn murder mystery unfolds, and at the heart of it all is an enemy from the past. Which Omega Red. I forget his name because he doesn't appear in much. He was in that not X-Force, he was in that team. I forget his name. Not his name, but I had it. Weapon X. He was in that short-lived, like the last 5 issues of Weapon X. The last run of Weapon X. I will say this. It looks like a new story arc. Issue 3 ended everything that issue 1 and 2 brought up. Except, no. This is picking up from what issue 1. Issue 1 was 2 stories. Omega Red and Wolverine going crazy. So, yeah. So we're getting that half of the story. So, really can't wait. Next up, the final 2 books before the end of everything. Wonder Woman, Annual number 4, written by Steve Orlando, art by Jackson Herbert. The price is $4.99, and this is the description of the book. There's something evil afoot in the heart of the Amazon rainforest, and Wonder Woman is on a mission to save the innocents caught in the crossfire. As a mass of dark energy envelopes a pocket of the planet, Diana must use her golden lasso to keep tethered to reality as she ventures inside or face being corrupted by the energy herself. But there's more than just a battle with the dark fates at play here. Something else lurks in the heart of the Amazon that will shape the future of the DC universe for years to come. You know what? These short issue annual books are fun. I love the annual number 3 with the Leviathan tie, but it was like just mentioned and left because nobody wants to do anything that Bendis is doing, which is sad but yet so true. But yeah, pick it up. If not, you don't need to pick it up. It's probably only gonna get a mention here or there. So yeah. Next up, I'm excited. Final book of the week, Wonder Woman, Dead Earth, number 4, written by Daniel Warren Johnson. Well, Daniel Warren Johnson does the writing, art, cover, and variant. He does everything. except, he probably has editors. But yes, this book, my God. Oh, this is with Mike Spencer as well. Okay. I don't know why they didn't put it there. But yes, this 4-issue Black Label book that, to be honest, this should have come out first before all the Batman stuff. Man, this book has been fun. It's Wonder Woman by herself. Yeah, she's by herself. But let's go to the price point itself, which is $6.99, and this is a description of the book. As the biggest and deadliest Hydra convergence converges on the final fortress of humankind, Wonder Woman prepares to make the ultimate sacrifice to save humanity from the fury of the Themyscira. Don't miss this conclusion to the critically acclaimed DC Black Label series. So yes, I was fortunate enough to meet Daniel Warren Johnson when I went to C2E2. I talked to him about issue 1, how much I loved it. Funny enough, this man had no line. And he made literally the most fun Black Label book I've read. It's Wonder Woman by herself in this post-apocalyptic future where it's revealed later on she's done some stuff and she's forced to remember, and I like it. And I think he did he wrote some story for the Dark Knights, Legends of the Dark Knights, Death Metal, Legends of the Dark Knights. I think, but if not, it's coming up soon. Yes, I like this work. I can't wait for more stuff he's coming out for DC or Marvel, or I'm gonna check those indie stuff as well. But yes, that's all the books coming out this week on August 19th this week. So also let me know in the comments below which comics you're excited for. Tell me there. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. They're both at the same handle. They're always in the link in the description, which is at a random nerd 2016. That's my name. Ask me about comics or anything in general if you're just interested. That's my podcast. Have a good day or good night. Peace.